Hello grade 6 students. Our lesson for today will be body control, voluntary and involuntary actions. Before watching the video, please prepare your science book, scratch papers, a pencil and the extra sheet Body Control Part 2. Before you start, please read and follow these instructions. At the end of this video, students will be able to classify actions into voluntary and involuntary, deduce the part of the brain which controls voluntary and involuntary actions. Everything we do, like walking, tapping by a hammer, or even yawning, are called actions. First, let us watch a video of the staring contest of Woody, and then we will talk about the control of these actions.
Okay, staring contest, go! Go!
Oh, poor Woody, he lost the staring contest. Why Woody couldn't prevent himself from blinking? Couldn't he control this action? Can we control all our actions? You remember in the previous lesson when we labeled the three parts of the brain, cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. Well, in the previous lesson, we learned that the nervous system is responsible for controlling the body and the central nervous system is the center of control of all our body actions. But do the different parts of the central nervous system control the same kinds of actions? Of course not. Each part of the central nervous system controls certain type and kind of actions. Please open your book, page 73, and observe the figure very well. The figure shows different actions controlled by the different parts of the brain, the cerebrum, the cerebellum, and the brainstem. Now keep your book opened on page 73 and prepare the extra sheet Body Control Part 2 and read Exercise 1, Part 1. In this exercise, we are going to classify the actions shown in page 73 according to the part of the brain that controls the action. You should solve this in 3 minutes. Now check your work, please. Okay. Let's examine the actions of each group. Do you need to think of doing these actions? Well, as we see, actions of group 1 are done with thinking, while actions of group 2 are done without thinking. If we term actions of group 1 as voluntary actions, while those of group 2 as involuntary actions. Can you define these terms now? Very good. So voluntary action is an action controlled by the cerebrum and done with thinking, while involuntary action is an action controlled by the brainstem and done without thinking. Now grab a piece of paper and copy the table below. We are going to classify the actions in the coming slides into voluntary and involuntary actions. Let's start with the first action, yawning. Riding a bike. blinking, digestion, playing piano, walking. Are you done? Let's correct your work. So riding a bike, playing piano, and walking are voluntary actions, while yawning, blinking, and digestion are involuntary actions. So let's sum up. Actions are of two kinds: voluntary actions and involuntary actions. A voluntary action is controlled by the cerebrum, and it is done with thinking. The involuntary action is controlled by the brainstem and is done without thinking. To end with, did you know that when you exercise, your body releases chemicals that make you feel relaxed and help you learn faster? Now put your electronic device aside and choose a sport exercise to perform. I'm sure that would help you overcome any problem you are facing. Now it's time to say goodbye. See you in the coming lessons.